What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Ron, the professional here. I want to wish everybody a happy new year and a very Merry Christmas. I hope everybody had a good one. I enjoyed mine. I hope you guys enjoyed yours. I appreciate everybody's message and everything like that. Hope you guys, judging from what I've been receiving, you guys like the new format, so that's cool. Thank you. I'm going to be starting a what if series on the channel very soon, so don't worry, it's going to be a bunch of theories to throw around. We're going to have fun with that, just like we did with the poll system. We're going to have fun with that. I got 2 videos planned for you guys tomorrow with the whole 2018 and 2017. Basically, the best games of 2017. That's a video planned for tomorrow, as well as the most anticipated games of 2018. So that's also happening. Also got a video coming up after this. If I can get this uploaded at a good time, I will most likely get that out there for you guys because it's pretty funny. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this gaming news. Also, follow me on Twitter. If you guys didn't follow me on Twitter, you missed something pretty funny and pretty awesome at the same time. So I'm not going to spoil what it is, but you guys missed it if you guys didn't follow me, or you don't follow me on Twitter. You guys are missing it. Anyway, this basically is about Michael Pachter, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Pachter has gone on to say a lot of crazy things. So let's go ahead and see what he said this time. PS4 and Xbox One exclusive games lineup don't make a difference anymore, says Michael Pachter. Now, Michael Pachter, again, Michael Pachter, if you guys don't know what he is a web analyst, okay? He's basically an analyst, okay? He looks at the market and he, bases his opinion based on what he sees. Based on the numbers, he bases his opinion on what he's seeing, okay? Michael Pachter has given a lot of praise to Sony. He's given a lot of praise to Nintendo and Microsoft. But one thing about Michael Pachter is this. He loves to favor Microsoft. Why? Because he's good friends with those guys who work over there. He loves Microsoft. But at the end of the day, Michael Pachter still has to do his job, and that's be an analyst. Now, this right here isn't really him being like analyzing no data. This is just his opinion on what the market is and what he sees. So I'm gonna go like this, man. Everybody knows the difference, and everybody knows the importance of exclusives. I've already covered that numerous times here on the channel. You guys know what excuse me, God, I can't even talk. You guys know what's more important, right? You guys know the importance of exclusives. So when you got 3 different brands, right? When you got Sony, Nintendo, and Microsoft on the same market, right? What exactly do you look at when you see, these consoles, these brands, in terms of being different? What exactly do you see being different? Now, a lot of people would say the joy of play, such as, how you play the game. In this case, the Switch, you can take it on the go, and PlayStation and Microsoft would be like, okay, those consoles are just there to be at home, right? Well, sure, that's one way of looking at it, but at the end of the day, man, it comes down to the first party. Okay, now a lot of people would go, why do you keep talking about first party as opposed to saying third party? Because third party are on all consoles and they sell the most. Well, it goes like this, man. Third party games preach to the choir, okay? They preach to the choir. Those are games that are available on all platforms, so that it will be less, friction and less trouble between all 3 in terms of, okay, how do I decide from which? You know what I'm saying? Really, the main thing that separates these consoles, and this is why I call these, they're called first party at the end of the day, because they're basically their face of those brands. When you think of PlayStation, what do you think of when you think of PlayStation? You think of Uncharted, you think of The Last of Us, you think of Days Gone, God of War. When you think of Nintendo, what comes to mind? Mario, Zelda, Luigi, Kirby. You know what I'm saying? When you think of Microsoft, what comes to mind? Halo, Gears, Forza, Alan Wake. These games come to mind, and that's what the importance of exclusives is. Now, for Michael Pachter to say those games don't make a difference anymore, now if he's trying to compare like the sales to that of third-party games, which most likely is the case, because he did say, the new Halo won't do that much of a difference because the people who basically bought the Xbox One for Halo, and I do agree with him on that, already, they already have an Xbox, so they're not really going to be like, okay, Halo 6, let's buy another one, you know what I'm saying? No, they're not going to do that. They already bought the Xbox for Halo. But at the end of the day, man, those games have a fan base. Those games help the console. Those games are for said console to separate from the market, or, and to be competition in the market, and give more to it. So you need exclusives at the end of the day. Now, for him to say, they don't make a difference anymore, look at it like this, Mr. Pachter. I'm going to be very professional about it. Look at it like this. When you look at next year, what exactly is the biggest game for PlayStation? I want y'all to really think, what is the biggest game for PlayStation next year? And I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys. The Last of Us 2 most likely is not dropping next year. That's most likely a 2019 thing. I don't think Death Stranding is going to drop next year. I don't think so, because I don't know, we haven't really heard much. So we did see some good, trailers, but we didn't really, see much, you know what I'm saying, aside from the CGI or in-game gameplay, type of segment. We ain't see much about it. But I will say this, the most anticipated game for next year, and it's shocking too, a lot of people think it's God of War. It's actually not God of War, guys. It's not God of War. It's not. It's not Detroit, and it's not Days Gone. It's Spider-Man. Spider-Man is Sony's biggest seller for next year. Spider-Man is the biggest console seller that Sony has ever had in a long time. That's one of their biggest console sellers. The fact that Spider-Man is on this level of creativity and production for a game says it all. This is one of those games that a lot of people have been waiting for years, and not even the PC elitists can deny it. A lot of PC elitists want to play this game, and I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. It's one of those games that just, you really want to experience. You really want to experience that, and it looks great. That's their biggest game. When you have the Avengers and Black Panther launching alongside with this game next year, that is nothing but money, Michael Pachter. That's nothing but money. They're already projected to reach over 80 million next year, Mr. Pachter. They're already, estimated to hit over that. Sony's saying that, I think it wasn't really Sony, it was Sean Layton of Sony, one of the heads. He said that, Spider-Man could push 100 million units. And if that's the case, if they reach 100 million units, all of you guys saying that the PS5 is dropping in 2019, just drop it right now. It's not happening. PS5 will most definitely happen in 2020, 2021. They're not really in no rush to do it. Sony's at the point where they don't need to rush a new console. They don't even need to bring out the PS5. They can still wait for that Ryzen CPU to come down further in price, and then, make the PS5 based off the specs of the Xbox One X. If you really think about it, that's all Sony really needs to do, add a little more RAM, put the Ryzen CPU in there, put a better GPU, and we're set for next gen. That's all Sony needs to do. So yes, Sony's got it set, man. Sony's good. But I'm telling you, Michael, exclusives matter, man. They matter, and Sony's got that. Microsoft, as much as I've said a lot about Microsoft this gen, because I'm not a fan of the decisions that have been made this gen, but even I can't deny it, at the end of the day, man, that Microsoft still, they missed the point. They missed that ball, man. You need exclusives. You need those first party games. You need that. You can't rely on third party all the time. You just can't, and that's the purpose, man. So Michael, sorry, bro, but they matter, man. Those things sell. Those are the main things that are selling these consoles, bro. It's exclusives, and I don't think anybody can deny it. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you guys on my next one. Hopefully I can get that uploaded at a reasonable time today, but that's it, man. I'm out of here. Deuces.